Good morning, everybody. So I am on my way into my favorite Goodwill in the city because it's the biggest one, and I'm actually getting here at open, which I've never done before. So hopefully all the good stuff has been restocked and I find some really good art, because this is a place where I get a lot of good art. So I'm trying to get better at asking you guys to like and subscribe. So as I walk into the aisles, like and subscribe, please. So I've never seen one of these expandable baskets in the packaging. So these are usually from India, $12.99. It looks like, is that the base or is it for two? I have to open it up to see. Okay, so this pig is insane. Look at its eyeballs. I think they're meant to move. Oh yeah, look at his mouth. He's eating. That is crazy. It's a piggy bank. I think I have to get him. So pretty wood turn bowl. Looks like it's handmade. I'm not sure how I feel about the red, because I feel like that's very specific rather than like a neutral tone that could go with any decor. So I just raided a new cart and got this brass candle holder, this little brass medallion and trivet, $7. A little more than I want to spend, but it'll be great for Thanksgiving. And then this set of, it looks like turkey napkin rings for $5. Not super exciting, but this brass plate will be great for a plant. You can tell someone probably put a plant on it before, and I need all the trivets I can get for all my plants. This is kind of a neat copper teapot. It is $3.99. It's definitely lightweight, has a lot of rustic patina. I don't know. This is the type of stuff that I just don't know. Oh, and I'm also feeling a major dent, so it's probably a pass. So I collect Christmas trees from Christmas villages anytime it's just the single ones on their own, because I make eclectic sets for my own house. But I have so many this year that I think I actually might start selling sets. So these are $3 a piece. This vase is really pretty. And then you read the message about how it may poison food. And you're like, should I even be holding this? It's good. They need to tell people, you know, because in case someone wants to use this as a glass, I guess. But I always find those messages very amusing. So I was really excited to see this out of the corner of my eye, but it's really flimsy and it's missing a screw here. Well, actually, this goes on the other side. So I think I'm going to pass on it. But this time of year is a great time to think about like log storage for people, because everyone's making fires in a few months. There's just too many Halloween things in this store. It is like insane. These brass stocking holders, they're very heavy and solid. They work really well, even when there's stuff dangling from them, like heavy stuff. And so I find the one-offs and I will pick them up throughout the year, and then I sell them individually in my Etsy shop. A few years ago, I would have picked this up in a flash, but I'm finding these types of pieces just don't sell well anymore, and so I have to pass on that, which is a shame because this is in like pristine condition. This is kind of a neat little cup. Oh, it has like a shell on the side. Oh, maybe it's broken? Maybe it's intentionally supposed to be like that. Has the artist stamp on the bottom. Is $2.99. I like that it sets up because it has a little base. I don't know if it looks broken or intentional, so I think I'll pass on it. So this dude is very interesting. It is $6.99, ready to hang. I don't know if that's some sort of breakage or where the glaze didn't adhere. I think it's where the glaze didn't adhere, like a raw spot. I think I'm gonna have to get him. Something I absolutely don't need is this painted owl rock, but it is so cute. I feel like I can't not bring him home. Look at those eyes. I'll be honest with you, the art aisle is very lackluster today. Usually it is a lot fuller than this, and you really have to dig around. But it's mostly just hobby and kind of meh art. This one isn't terrible. I like this burp, but maybe not this one as much. But yeah, really bummed. So I did grab this wood shadow box piece. The collage is kind of fun in it. I don't like the map, but I do like the shadow box. And then this piece is obviously, it's like just a print probably from Home Goods or something, but the frame is really good. And I like the green mat. I'm not sure how I feel about the red, but I'm looking for unusual frame sizes because I have a ton of nudes that are long that would fit really good in a piece like that. Some of my very best pottery scores have been in the plant pot aisle. So workers thinking that what they had should be for a plant, but actually it's a vase. So I always recommend going down this aisle, like the garden aisle, and just make sure that none of these pieces are something special. This is absolutely adorable. Look at the strawberries. The problem is it looks like the top has been glued on at one point, and I just don't feel comfortable selling it knowing it could bust off under the weight of itself. So that's a pass, sadly, but if it was intact, I'd probably get it. This basket is not like super special, but it is nicely woven, and it's $2.99. I have not picked up many baskets lately. Just haven't seen any that have really moved me. I feel like this handmade bowl would be the cutest like water bowl or food bowl for a pet. Just absolutely adore the flowers on front. Now this is a teapot. It probably had a handle at one point, or it was supposed to. I like this on top. It's very cool. Definitely fall vibes when you put it next to fall decor. I'm gonna pass on it because teapots are kind of a hard sell for me, and this one's 20, so out of my preferred price range. If you're looking for brass or silver, this is your store. There's always so much here, and this actually is really interesting. It's very lightweight, so it looks more solid. This almost feels like it's plastic, but the shape is really cool. Okay, I gotta figure out what this is. Another new cart just rolled out, but nothing super exciting. Although I do have a soft spot for these masks, like the souvenir masks. I think they're kind of fun with the way that they fuse all the different pieces together. And this is ginger jar is kind of cute, but yeah, nothing super exciting. I was excited about this because the colors are really good, but you can see it got cracked down below, and each piece is priced separate, so passing on that. So we are heading into napkin ring season because everyone will be entertaining. So if you find really good complete sets for cheap, pick them up. I wish it was easier to take the center picture out of these brass frames. They have these little things you have to bend, because I think it would be great for little like paintings and other little prints, not like these weird iridescent ones. So I'm feeling very triggered by this vintage painted plaque. It says, "Try smiling." I feel like it's telling me like, you'd be so much prettier if you smiled, like that whole thing. So yeah, I'm gonna bury this deep under there. Now this, on the other hand, is really cute. Is this for knives? I'm assuming that's what it's for. Love the painted details and the fact that it's not telling me to smile. A new bin, but nothing exciting, sadly. So here's my haul so far. I just found this amazing pillow, the ruffle in the blue. It's so good. And then a lot of like brass, brown, fall, holiday stuff, and that cute little owl. So I think this is all the stuff that's gonna come home with me today. So this store stocks continuously. Like while you're here, they're rolling out carts. So it's very tempting just to stick around to see what else comes through the door. Although I need to get to my next stop, which is my very favorite thrift store in all of Portland. So they're opening in a few minutes, so I think I'm gonna head out now. So I got some string because I need this to tie on certain tags, and I love the fact that it's like the natural type of string color. And then I also got some books from the book aisle. This one I'm really excited about because it has all of these rose pictures, and honestly you could probably take them out and frame them. It's really pretty. And then I found a Picasso, which is kind of expensive. It's 10 bucks, but it's good. And then a Van Gogh book as well. So next up is my favorite store in all of Portland called Village Merchants. It's where I suggest to everyone that they need to shop if they're coming to visit our city. So I haven't been here in a while, so I'm really excited. This may be the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's a little paper clip, or clothespin I should say. It's $1. This vase is great, except that it has a teeny tiny chip around the mouth, so passing. So help me out, friends. What in the world is this child walking? Is that a bird? Like a pheasant? It's $12. It's very strange looking. So I just found these two needle points, one with a cat and one that says cookies. They're $8 each, which is a little more than I'd like to spend, but they're adorable, so they have to come home. Just grabbed this beautiful vase. Love the Reiku on it. It's $12. And the crackle, it's just really striking. These old world type of wall hangings, definitely in. This one's $6. It's like a wood plastic. It definitely looks wood. It doesn't look like plastic, so I think I might get it for $8. A lot of people collect the Last Supper, like whether they're paintings or pictures. I don't know about wax, like versions of it. It's $5, so I probably won't get it. But just as a FYI, keep a lookout for them. So I have one of these in my booth, and I actually picked up two at the same time. One sold, one hasn't, so I can't really recommend buying them just because of how long my other one has sat for. This is a really cool handmade vase. It's $10, but oh no, it has a little crack at the top. That's a bummer because I love the shape. Cute little Tonala turtle. He's adorable. 10. It's a little high, I think, to flip, but he's adorable. If he was bigger, I would get him. There's always so many amazing art pieces at this store, and they just go up, and they cover all the walls in every room. So you have to make sure that you are diligent and look around everywhere. This desk organizer is really intact and so cute. She put a candle there, and I'm assuming like paper clips and other things, and then just the cute little dogs. I thought this vase was glass, but no, it's actually pottery, which is wild. It's really well done. It's kind of hard to tell the colors in this room because it's definitely very golden lighted in here, but it's $12. So these side tables are beautiful. This one in particular, I think it was $49, and then this pedestal one, and then this beautiful one here. So they just sold 2 seconds ago. Someone took the tags, they're planning to buy them. I have no room for them, but this one, I love how it has the raised edge, which makes it so the stuff doesn't just come flying off. But this shape is so sculptural. So I feel like I found the perfect like denim work style jacket. It's $12, super simplistic. The zipper on it is kind of weird. It is one of these ones, like the tiny ones, which doesn't make sense to me because they're so delicate. But only $12. Patina's good. And on here, somewhere on here, oh yeah, it says chic there. So this is chic, you guys. So yeah, I think I might get it. Now this is an adorable basket. The shape is so cute. It's like an apple. And the woven detail is really good. It's a little hard to get into. Not that anyone's really using this functionally. So, I don't know. I haven't picked up many baskets, as I keep telling you guys. And this one is 10. So I gotta decide. So I'm really in love with this shadow box. It's 24 and actually comes with everything inside. Now some of it you might be like, ooh, do I want that? And marbles. But that little pine cone thing is kind of cute, and that little candle holder. So I don't know, it hangs on the wall, seems like it's in good shape. So I'm in the shed, which I have found some really fun pieces in here over the years. Just grab this wall pocket. It's $8. I think it's actually very cool. I don't know how many people really want wall pockets. I've had a few over the years, and oftentimes they haven't really sold unless I marked them down a lot, so I don't know. So the brass lover in me kind of wants this because it's so shiny, and the design of it is just wild. It's 16, but it's really lightweight and kind of flimsy. So I think if it was like more solid brass, I might consider picking it up. Not sure what I would do with it, but it's definitely eye-catching. So what I love about this store is it has so many weird and wonderful things, like the ceramic monkey, which at first I thought was Sasquatch. And then look at this spoon display. Like it has the bulldog and like this red detail. That's hysterical. I love that they added that on there. I love these wooden dudes. They are supposed to have a stick on the back so you can make them dance. This is the first one I've found that has something painted on it. And I actually don't like that. So I'm wondering if I can maybe like sand that off, and then it will be more minimalist. So I think I may get it and try it. So next up, I'm hitting up a store called Vintage Pink. It's a gray furniture decor store. It's very curated. The pieces are beautiful. So I don't find anything to flip here. But it's a great place to shop if you're looking for furniture, especially if you're really into like that Scandinavian mid-century look. This is your store. So I have a reselling friend who's working today, and he actually got me a Staffordshire style dog at a Goodwill recently. And so I'm picking it up today. So one amazing thing about having reseller friends and the fact that everyone on the internet knows what I collect is everyone's always out looking for me. And when they find something that I like, they usually will shoot me a DM or a message and say, hey, do you want it? And usually, of course, it's like, yeah, please. So can't wait to get this cute little doggy. So here's all the mid-century amazing goodness. On top of all the beautiful furniture and accessories, I also love the rugs, like the original shags. Aren't they great? Look at the keys. Are they not fantastic? Oh, to have this piece with the original keys. I've always had a soft spot for these Vikings. I think they're absolutely hysterical, and I actually found my first one recently, and I was very excited. So one thing I'm always looking for, but never seem to find, are very cool wood salt and pepper shakers. Like I find the little ones, but not like these cool, chunky ones. Like they're on my list. So here's my friend Darren's space. He's the one who got me the dog, which I'll show you guys in a second. And here's his info in case you want to follow him. But he always finds the best furniture, and he hustles hard getting it. I know how hard he works and how early he has to get up and everything he does to get the good pieces. Love this brass and glass. So good. Ooh, these are nice. You guys know I love a wood candle holder. Those are lovely. So if you come to the store, make sure you shop his space. And there's also other places too. He's a vendor in other malls, but he always has the best stuff. These giant cats are incredible, and they're only $89, which seems like an absolute steal, frankly, for the size. I mean, look at the size, hand for scale. I mean, they're giant and in really good shape. Someone needs to come buy these. So I think these are the things that my friend Laura are always searching for. Yeah, I always have thought this one was such a cool shape. It's in moments like this that I miss having a landline, because I could have this cool phone. It's awesome. I spy a Batosi lamp. Look at the blue. This one's stunning. It is $4.95, and the shade on it is really good too. So this is the dog, and it's so cute. This is the first one I have ever gotten that has the black fur. Usually I pick up the gingers. I have a white one, and this is my first black one. And he has a cute little bow tie and that face. So we never see these at the thrift store, like ever. And so when he saw it, he thought of me and sent me a message. And it was only $14.99, which is great. So I have one more stop in me. We're heading into Value Village. This candle holder is adorable. I saw a lot of this in the UK, but usually by the time it came to the thrift store, it was broken. But this one's in great shape. And I also like this vase, which I thought it was like maybe Portuguese or Mexican. But there's no markings on it. So I don't know. It's $4.49. This box is awesome. Oh, but it has breakage there. And there. I feel like that's like a deal breaker. Even though if you're displaying it like this, you wouldn't see it. I don't know. I feel like I couldn't sell it. And I'm trying to decide if I want it for styling. This is a cool little dish. It's handmade, but do I like it for $5? That is debatable, but the pattern and the colors are really good. So another handmade piece. I kind of like this bowl because it looks like the center of a flower when you look at it straight on like that. It is $2.99. This is pretty, $7.49, so the price is high. Very high. So I don't know if this is like maybe Moroccan. I'll have to look it up. I don't know what it is about old sewing machines, but I always love seeing them. And maybe one day I'll own one just because they're cool. And this one, I love the gold and the black. I just pulled this Ralph Lauren jacket off the rack. It's hard to tell because I have my purse on, but it fits really good. It's a petite, and I am a petite, not necessarily in the arms, but definitely in the shoulders and like through here. And it's $15.99. I feel like I gotta get it, right? Don't I have to get it? I mean, imagine it buttoned all the way up. I think that would be like such a vibe. So I just got home. I had a snack. I think my lipstick is off now. I feel like I'm sweaty. Don't have any lip color on anymore. But I wanted to just show you the stuff that's gonna be available on Etsy before I like, you know, end the work day. I'm already like partially put together. Why not just carry it all the way through? So this pillow, I'm pretty sure is handmade. I tried to find it online and couldn't. And it's so well constructed and it's beautiful. And so that's why I'm thinking, I'm like, I think this is handmade. So I'll probably put this online. I've never sold a ruffle pillow like this before, but maybe this will be the first time I do it and sell it. But it is big. It is very big, very in right now because it has all that beautiful ruffle detail and everything is pattern on pattern on pattern. And this is definitely a representation of that trend. So we'll see how this does and maybe I'll start looking for these pillows. So pretty well the rest of the stuff that I got at Goodwill outside of like this pillow because I'm doing a test is probably gonna go to my booth. So all of these napkin rings, I'm making sets in time for the holidays. And the Christmas ornaments I'm saving to go into a booth, and that stocking holder, that's gonna stay for Christmas. That will actually be on Etsy. There's just a lot of stuff that I'm growing a collection of in order to prepare for the busy season, the holiday season, which is coming up. Now this is kind of like a one-off, and I don't know if I showed you guys this actually in the footage, but I don't pick up a lot of ice buckets. I thought this one was adorable. I'm assuming that's what this is. I don't pick up very much silver. Tarnished silver doesn't thrill me, and it's a bear to clean. I know you guys will tell me different, like, oh no, it's easy, just use ketchup or whatever. I'm sorry, it's not as easy as brass to clean in my experience. This one has the monogram, which I think is really special, and I just loved its petite size. So I'm actually going to clean this guy up and we'll see how it sells during the holiday. I don't pick up a lot of silver, so this is one of those pieces that I thought, you know, every once in a while I get a bug to do it, and at that Goodwill, there's so much silver there that it's hard not to get pulled in to the allure of that metal and what the potential is. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It wasn't very expensive, and it's the first like petite one that I found. So I felt like I had to get it. So I've been picking up a lot of art books, and you might be wondering like, what do I plan to do with them? Because you're not seeing them online. If you've been to my booth, you've not seen them in my booth. So some of them I plan to keep for myself just because there's certain artists I just love their work. But other ones I'm planning to sell either at a booth or online. I gotta do a little bit more research on what price it can get. I didn't even look to see when they were published. They're definitely older, but I don't know if these are the ones that are valuable. I've sold books in the past because the vintage abstract books, you know, tend to hold their value or even increase in value. So they tend to be a good thing to pick up, especially if you see estate sales of like, you know, it's like an artist estate sale and they have all these amazing, like inspiring books of major works. They're usually worth picking up because they can sell for a lot. So I still have to go through my stack that is like ever growing and decide when I want to take to my booth or not. I pick up a lot of like, you know, just vintage books to decorate with in my booth as a way to add another element of styling, but I haven't sold any coffee table books in my booth ever before, just online. So I don't know. That is something I'm working on, kind of like my framing projects. Like another thing I'm working on, I got this to take out the piece of art, even though it's kind of cool. It's also a little like wonky, and so I don't think it's, like I think that it has given out a little bit on the back, and so things have shifted around. So I'm gonna take that out, probably take the mat out and put some new artwork in it, and that is something I'm hoping to tackle this fall because I am now a hoarder of frames, and I hate that. I need to get the artwork in them so I can just get it out to you guys before the holidays. So that is something I'm working on. I promise, I know I keep saying it, but I feel like every time I pick something up, it's moving me towards needing to actually do that project because soon my studio will just be random frames. Okay, so things that will be available for you guys. So this I'm gonna put online. I thought it was great. It's very lightweight. Usually I don't pick up the like plasticky type versions of this. I usually do the plaster or the wood. And this feels almost like wood. It doesn't feel like plastic to the touch. Like even the textural experience on the back feels kind of like wood, even though it's not wood. Has the hook on the back and it's very good. Like the coloring on it is really, really good. So I don't know where it was made and who did it, but it definitely looks more old world than it does like some sort of like silly reproduction. So that's why I decided to take a chance on it for $6. Okay, so more things. So I think I'm gonna put this on Etsy first, and then if it doesn't sell, it'll go to my booth. I just thought the colors were wild, like totally different, something I have never seen. And then these are also gonna be on Etsy, all the cute little like needle points that I picked up, which I was really excited about. Definitely paid up for. Oh, there's one in here that I did not show you guys, which is this one. I definitely paid up for this. This was $12, which I'm sure people will be like, why did you do that? But sometimes, you know, when you see stuff like this, you're like, I gotta grab you because I haven't seen you in a while, and I always look for these. And also look at the detailing on this. Like, this is not just some stupid little kit. This is done by someone who did a really good job. Now, this may have been a kit, but it would have been like an advanced level kit because, I mean, there's such fine detail in it and the different types of stitching sizes. It's just a really well done one. So that's why I thought, okay, for $12, I know you're a little expensive, but the frame on it's really good, and whoever made it was a very talented and patient person. So remember this little stick guy? I actually have one up on top of this picture, so I will show this painting, so I will show you that one, and I'll show you my other one that I have, because I absolutely love them. I think they're so adorable and whimsical. Now this guy, I gotta remove this on him because it's like, freaks me out. Oh my gosh, this is a circus thing. What is going on? You know how I've told you guys that I am getting served up clowns, circus. Like, this is somehow a theme that is like wiggling its way into my sourcing. Well, here we go again. Isn't this the guy who like commands the elephants at the circus? You can tell I've never been to the circus. I can't remember what his position is called. The conductor? No, that's in a symphony. I don't know. It will come to me, or you guys will tell me. This is a theme that I'm kind of struggling with, the carnival theme. It's definitely wiggling its way into my life, but as long as it's this, then I'm okay, because these are very cute. So every once in a while, I'll talk about like cool girl things. Like all cool girls have like sketchbooks that they doodle in on vacation, and all cool girls have like a fun like collection of eclectic matches, and all cool girls have a chore jacket. That's what the internet is serving up these days, and I felt like this definitely was giving like French chore jacket vibes, and so that's why I had to get it. Now, the actual like zipper on it is ridiculous. This is one of those like hidden zippers that's supposed to go in the back of like formal wear, not on a chore jacket. So this is definitely a fashion jacket because it's called chic, which I thought was very, very funny. But this sucker is an oldie. It's 100% cotton. It was made in North Carolina. So that's how you know it's a vintage specimen. And I just thought it was really, really great. I kind of am getting into these like shapeless, oversized jackets. I mean, I'm a person who loves tailored stuff because I showed you that tailored jacket, that Ralph Lauren jacket that I picked up. The other piece of me likes this stuff too. And I think it's because that's all I'm seeing in fashion right now is a lot of this like oversized pants, oversized jacket, that whole trend. But I've been picking up a lot of clothes lately, and I feel like I owe you guys a like try on fashion, see how I'm styling my vintage clothes, because fashion is something that I adore, I love. It's almost right up there with decor in terms of my interests. I don't share it with you guys very often at all. Sometimes you see it come through in the clothes that I wear, but oftentimes I'm choosing the easiest outfits for filming on this part of my body, or this part, I should say, of my body. So you're not really seeing a lot of exciting things because not a lot of excitement can come through in just this, well, some people would say there's a lot to see that's exciting in this part of a body, but in terms of clothes is what I'm getting at. So anyways, if you guys want to see that video, let me know, because I know it will be different than my normal, like me styling up and showing you some of my outfits. I know there's other fashion girlies out there that might want to see it, and I may just do it anyways, just for the algorithm to bring in some new folks to my channel. So we'll see, but that's something I've been toying around with because I do love fashion so much, and I get so excited. I'm going to New York next month, which I may or may not have told you yet. I can't remember. Yes, I've told you on Instagram. I'm trying to remember, like, did I tell you guys this? I'm going to New York, going to the Etsy headquarters, and so I'm already planning, of course, all the clothes I'm gonna wear while I am there, because that is something that brings me so much joy. So anyways, I'm seeing the flashing of everything on my camera is going to die. So thank you so much for shopping with me today. Anything that's gonna be available on Etsy is always linked down below. Like and subscribe, please, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.